I think about the fact that how we all came together. Even our parents moving from Brooklyn to over here. This cousin knew this cousin, and Ray knew this person, and we all knew Raw. We all knew Raw. We all knew RZA. You know what I'm saying? And we all loved this fucking crazy motherfucker.
and it was because he had the most passion. RZA was destined.
Let me tell y'all the story.
When RZA shit wasn't really doing crazy, I remember he called me. Now this is some factual shit right here. The nigga called me and said, yo, thinking about starting a group and shit. I said, yeah, nigga. You know me, I'm like, yeah, nigga, cause you know we all rhyme out here. We all rhyme out here. What you talking about? Talk to me. Like, talk to me. Say what you, cause don't play with this, because yo, niggas is out there doing whatever they doing in the street anyway, but if you serious about this, I'll make that call. I'll try to get in touch with brothers. Because you know, Riz is moving around. He always been a moving around guy. So next thing you know, he's like, yo, start this crew.
Once we get our krills off, we go down to see RZA and go get our little 40 ounces of our weeds. And niggas go down there and rhyme, whatever.
We bump to the chef, we bump to the dog, we bump to the chisel, we bump to the dirt dog. You know, you gotta walk through 1,000 statements for niggas first. You know what I'm saying, on some Park Hill shit. But you know, that's what made it what it was, man. That's what made it this whole journey, bro.
Our first record, Protect Your Neck. If it wasn't for this man right here setting it off with those
Word.
on the
Protect Your Neck.
He set it off.
Fucking right it did.
And you know, it gave us all a battery that I would never ever forget.
Never knew. I ain't know, like, you know what I'm saying? I just was like, niggas say, yo, come to the crib. I got beats. We got an opportunity to change a nigga life. Remember, they was already on. RZA and Jizza already came back. So I'm thinking, this is the way to go. Like, at least take the shot.
When Deck set it off, it was like, I'm next. You know what I mean? And you know me, I write fast. So it was like, before anybody could go, I'm like, nigga, I'm right here. You got me first like that. Come on, RZA, just let me go. You know what I mean?
RZA said, come to my crib. I told Meth, yo, let's go. Meth like, fuck that, nigga. I got cracks on. Me and Meth walked Stapleton. I was like, yo, but we gonna wait. We gonna wait till we finish this bomb we got. Time flying. RZA could have been like, yo, I'm leaving. They left the crib by the time. So everything just lined up the way it was supposed to.
Destiny.
One of our biggest records, Cash Rule Everything Around Me. You already know, I ain't do that by myself.
Cash rules everything around me.
This is me again. Come on, y'all. I grew up on the crime side, New York Times side. Staying alive is no job. Had second hands. So then we moved to Shaolin land. A young you, you're rocking the go-to. Low goose, only way I begin to G off with drug. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one, pulling out. It was just a dream, but the team was a fiend. Started smoking wools at 16 and running up big gates, doing shit by high stakes, making my way off fire escapes. No question, I was speed, but cracks and weed. Wow.
Huey was the synthesizer nigga. He knew how all I do all that Dougie Fresh,
Hell yeah.
Biz, all of that. He had both styles locked down. Real rap had both styles locked down. Fly light-skinned nigga, one gold tooth right here. One shiny gold, I mean, probably one of the first brothers in the hood with gold teeth. You know what I'm saying? He told me one day, like, yo, I heard you stop rhyming. You ain't in the hallways with us. It's like, man, listen, I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Like, yo, nigga, don't ever give up on that pen. I'm like, looking at him like, that shit is over with. But he pushed me back in.
I was like, yo, dog, where your books at? I was like, dude, you don't even rhyme in the pack. Don't get caught up with this newfangled, trying to put it in your phone, shit. Write your thoughts down, because the thought you said 10 months ago, you ain't gonna remember that shit. You ain't gonna remember it. So put it down in the book, and your pad gonna speak for itself, man. And that's your thought, man. That's your diary. I'm telling it to all my Wu-Tang brothers.
Can we do a song that features our brother, Old Dirty Bastard? Oh. But have his firstborn son, the young Dirty Bastard, come out here and do the lyrics. Can we do that? Shame on a nigga who tried to run. Shame on a nigga who fuck wild with the trigger. Shame on a nigga who tried to run. Shame on a nigga. Yo, I'll fuck your ass up. Hunt 1, Hunt 2, Hunt 3. Hunt. Old Dirty Bastard love me. Cut. Styles unbreakable, shatterproof. To the young youth, you wanna get gun? Shoot. Blow. How you like me now? Don't fuck the style. Ruthless wow. Do you wanna get your teeth knocked the fuck out?
Jizz already was popping. Jizz already got signed to Cold Chillin' and all that. You know what I mean? So I knew the God from being in the neighborhood, but I didn't know how talented he was until I started listening to his shit through RZA. So that's when I used to listen to Jizz's shit and be like, God damn.
Just come through the hood on just to come through the hood. Pumas with the stripes peeled off and shit, hanging with Frankie D and them niggas, and we already had his whole album of shit that he released, like you said, through RZA. We rocking that shit, bro. We hustling to that shit.
Cap was the neighborhood hero when it came to rhyming. You know, we always looked at Cap like a slick Rick LL nigga.
Exactly.
He looked like one of the niggas back then.
That nigga taught me how to really put the shit together. Like, yo, so you gotta, when you say your shit, you gotta act like you talking to you. Like, how would you talk to you? Like, I said, yeah, I never looked at it like that. And Jizza was like, yo, you gotta say your shit, bro. Even if you ain't talking about shit, write it like you writing a sentence. You know what I mean? So it'll make sense at the end of the day. And those was like two of the illest jewels I ever got that I use to this day for writing my shit, man. Like, kick your rhyme like if you battling you.
One, two.
The original record is off. I'm coming out for the third one.
Yeah.
So I'm so used to that.
All right, so we gotta start with the record. You guys are gradually get in.
As long as I can hear that third Heaven's Sake, at least from Math.
Bésame la mucho, bésame la mucho. Slick majestic, boy, don't test it. Fuck with the Wu-Tang Clan, you get arrested. Wu-Tang Clan, fuck with Wu-Tang Clan. There's no place to hide, we touch that inside the room. And the door, prepare for the war. Yeah, that's what let's go. We fall to the floor, to the side. One more band, we do. And it's all right side. Yeah, the right of right, no team. I want the fuck. Yeah, that's the who's that. Hey, yo, the who's that. Nigga, go fuck. That's who I'm at. We can go away. Hold up. Wu-Tang's over. Tell me later. Coming into the door. It's long. What's the fuck up? Pick up truck. What's the head blow? See. What a man. Take a melody. Let's see the Lord. I take the check. I think y'all ready. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang.